Hi everyone, it's Christy. Welcome back to my channel. We are continuing on with our flip-flop journal. It's looking chunky and nice. I sewed in the signatures, which was a little tricky. I would suggest that you sew this one in first, the one on the back side, and then worry about these. Do this roly-poly one last, because then it pretty much stays where you put it. I've gone through and kind of stuck stuff here and there because I want to finish up this journal. Today is going to be the last part. So basically, I've taken some of my pre-made ephemera that we've been working on with the Shop My Stash 2023. And so I've taken some tags and things, and I'll show you those as we go. I pulled out some Tim Holtz ephemera for stuffing pockets here and there, and then I don't know what to do for the closure. I don't want to cover up her face, but if I put it up here, it's not really going to close it. I tried doing this, what do you call it? Vertical closure, and then this pops. So I'm just going to have to use the wrap. What if I use this? This might work. Let me try this. I used, this is what I come up with, just a couple of the, this is the camo beige that I bought a few years back. I haven't been able to find it since. I love this color. But it's, two 1-yard lengths, and I was just going to double up and then tie the bow on the side. And I like the way it looks. I don't like that it covers her face, but what I'm thinking is, what if I use 1 yard of this? Now I'm using my measuring, so I'm going to have to come down where you guys can't see me. Apologies. And I'm just going to cut that off. Let's see what that looks like. Uh-oh, where'd I put that pen? Here it is. Stick that in there. What if I do that? That might be cool. And then I can just kind of roll that up. It's a little stiff, but it will loosen. And oh yeah, because then you can still see her face. Well, not quite, but I could put that down a little bit, and maybe I just won't worry about it. This isn't going to be easy to tie a bow with. It's not the softest. Maybe it could have her eyes just kind of peeking out there. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. If you guys have any ideas, let me know what you think. Because otherwise it's going to be just a double layer of this with the bow on the side. I could do that right along there, and it wouldn't be too bad. I don't know. I'm just thinking. So this is a little stiff for me. If it was softer, I think it will soften up, but I don't know. How many times can I say I don't know? So let's see where we are. This is the small envelope in the front. We put a pocket here with a tag here, and then I did add a couple things to the signature. This were some pieces of ephemera from Graphics Fairy, and then this is a piece of scrapbook paper with just a flip. So anyway, I'm not going to flip through now because I'm going to do a flip through after this, but I am going to go look through and see where, there's somebody's written notes, where I've added things. Okay, so here I have a little side tuck that I've added. Remember, I took that sheet and I backed all these on this green paper, which is shows kind of dark in the video, but I think it's light enough to journal on. And figured I'd tuck those in there. So I want to I'm going to glue this on this music page, and it'll be kind of on that flip out. So let me get my glue. Yeah, so it's really windy right now. I was just starting to record, and I got a little greenhouse shelf for outside, and I didn't get it for a greenhouse. Even though I'm going to be working on my garden, it was $40. So, I mean, you get what you pay for. But I got it to store the kids' games on. They've got a couple of club games out there. They've got like croquet, they've got a giant croquet, they've got a bunch of yard games that they like to play outside when their friends come over. And so I wanted a place to put those, and because it's a greenhouse, it's 4 shelves and it has a plastic cover. So that was perfect for putting all their games on. So I'm going to do this about, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch inside that edge, like that. And I'm probably going to come back and tuck this in there. Anyway, I was sitting here ready to record, and I hear this crash, and I look outside, and it's in the middle of the yard. So we had to move it out of the way, put some of the heavier games on the bottom, because we hadn't loaded it yet. We were planning on doing that tomorrow. So actually, I think I'll put this one up here, and let's do it like this. Put this one here. Maybe. It's going to stick out, which is fine. And then put this one here. And plenty more room. And now we have this place for putting stuff back there. So what have I got? Let's see. Got some more of this. So I'm just going to tri-fold this and stick some of that in there, like that. Okay. Then we'll fold that. Let's see what else I've stashed in here. I just went through some of the stuff on my desk, like I said, and some of the pre-made ephemera that I have. I didn't even check to see if I sewed in these flips. That's funny. Okay, so here I have a belly band. You may have seen the belly band episode, because I think that was last Monday. Come on, let's have some glue. It gets awfully thick. I'm going to do about 1/4 of an inch here. These are the book page belly bands. And I think I'm just going to center that right in the middle of the page, best I can. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then I'm going to need something to tuck in there. So I do have some papers here on the side, but they're not really stiff. Let's see if I have anything in here. I think I've got some offcuts here that would look nice. Yeah, some Tim Holtz. Let me see if I have another one that will work in there. Maybe something. Oh, that's kind of small. Oh, I like these. Let's do that. I want to go ahead and ink this. Where's my ink? Because this journal is so eclectic, and I think the other day I said eccentric. It's a little bit eccentric too with me working on it, but yeah, it's eclectic, so pretty much anything will go in here. You add some ink and it kind of ties everything together. There we go. So let's see if that'll fit. Yeah, perfect. Slide that under, and then for a little bit, I think I like this one. Okay, stick that there. All right, and then maybe let's stick something else in this pocket. I'm going to dump these out over here on the side just so I can see. You guys, I apologize if you can't see what I've got, but These are some of the things that I had left over from a project a while back. I don't even remember which one. But, yeah, might as well use some. Use it up. This is a library, or part, I should say, of a library card. And some sort of receipt on the back. These are Tim Holtz. I'm pretty sure. I know those are Tim Holtz. So let's put something colorful. I have those stamps, but let's put maybe a large ticket of some sort. I've got this. It says steel pins. And some of these are white on the back, so perfect place for journaling. Okay, now, let me mention in here. Okay, so I cut this open, and I should have done this on camera, but I think you can figure it out. I cut this open because remember it wasn't, it was kind of tearing and not doing what I wanted it to do. I cut it open and inked inside the edges here a little bit, and then I did put, and hopefully you can see in there, I put a little 1-inch piece of paper at each end to cover up the white parts of the envelope after I inked it real well, and I think it's fine. And then I've just taken a couple of pieces of coffee dyed or tea dyed paper, tri-folded, and stuck it in there. Okay, so now here we are with this. And let's see, it's a little trickier now that everything's sewn in, but it works. Just kind of lay this down. I don't have anything here because there's not really room for the bulk, but I thought I might add a few, just maybe, I don't know, a cluster of something. Let's see. I've got some stamps just to kind of decorate it up. And then I was looking for a blank label, but I don't have a blank, this cracks me up. Hair cutting chart. I was looking for something like this that was blank, and I know I have some, but I don't know where. So, well, every time I start to say something, the dog starts to bark. I do think I'm going to make just a tiny pocket here at the bottom. Bluster. If I'm pausing, it's because of the dog. I do like this little punch card. Okay, so I am going to do just a small flat pocket. Nothing too thick because I don't want it to be too bulky on this page, but I do want something here. So I'm just going to come along here close to the edge as possible, and we'll do that. What is this, like a thrifty 40 ride ticket? Is this like for skiing? It says 40 lift. Yeah, I don't really know. Never been skiing. I kept turning this around. Yeah, I kind of want to put this down here though. I want to put just a little cluster. I think I'll put the stamps first. I don't know. Let's ink them and see. I don't really need to ink this. Alright, so do I want it like this? Or do I want it like this? Yeah, okay, definitely like that. Alright. And then we'll just find something to put inside that pocket. And yeah, these little pieces are fun to cluster with. And pretty much it doesn't matter what you do, it's going to look cool. Oh, I had glue on my fingers. Okay, get that off. Now, what can I stick in that pocket? How about this? And these are blank on the back, so that'll give us writing room. I do need to get some more foam. I kind of like that stamp sticking up on that one. What else can I stick in there? Bee cultures. Interesting. Anything goes. Like that. Okay. Alrighty, now we have this page, which I have attached this tag, and this is one that I did a couple weeks ago on the hashtag ShopMyStash2023, and all I've done here, I'm not going to worry about inking a bunch on here. It already had the tags in it. I added a piece of crochet trim to that tag. Maybe I should ink these a little bit. It does make a difference when it's inked. It kind of adds a different dimension to it. Let's do this one. I'm not going to add anything to that one. This one's going inside. Maybe. Okay. Uh-oh. Get in there. Was it sticking up that much? I think there we go. Okay. I'll stick it up a little bit. And then I want to go ahead and attach this down. And then I want to add this here. I love this lady. So let's go ahead and add the lady. Oops. Put glue all over my hand. I made some 7-layer bars today, guys, and if you have ever made those, let me know what you've used to make them. Now, my kids don't like coconut, don't like nuts, which is a little frustrating for me. Oh, shoot, I didn't get that centered. Let's move that over. You know what I'm talking about. It's you put butter and graham cracker crumbs and chocolate chips and peanut butter or caramel chips, not caramel, butterscotch, and then coconut and pecans, and then you pour the sweetened condensed milk over the top and bake it. And my friend Lori, hi Lori, used to make it, and she called them Chippy Dippy bars, and I saw it come up on YouTube yesterday. I think it was Whippoorwill Holler. She made them, and I thought, well, I think I have all those ingredients left over from Christmas. I am going to glue this down solid. And so I went into my pantry and discovered that my kids have gotten into my stash, my Rolos and Hershey's Kisses that I was setting aside for Easter to make Easter goodies. But anyway, I had enough chocolate chips, so I didn't do the coconut because they won't eat the coconut. So I did dark chocolate, because I had dark chocolate chips, I had semi-sweet chocolate chips, and I used some crunched up pretzels, some pecans, and it turned out okay. My son really liked it. One of my daughters doesn't eat nuts and doesn't eat coconut. but I didn't put the coconut in them. So yeah, I'm trying to think what the other ingredient was that I put in there. I don't know. Anyway, I came up with 7, but I was remembering my friend Lori put marshmallows in hers. I was thinking that it would be really fun to use the s'mores cereal to make them. And I'm just trying to hold this down because it is on a curve. If we use the s'mores cereal and then 2 different kinds of the chocolate chips and the what do you call it? Butterscotch chips. I don't know why I have a blank. Where butterscotch chips. Then we would have, you know, all the layers, and we wouldn't have to add a bunch of nuts and stuff. So I might try that and see if the kids like that one. But yeah, if you have made those and you have other ingredients that you can pretty much add anything and it'll work. But let me know, because I would love to know what ideas you have. Okay, so I'm going to fold this under. I'm flip-flopping, guys. You see, I told you. It's a flip-flop journal. All right. I'm going to put that there. I have another belly band here that I am going to put on this side. And it does not go top to bottom. It doesn't have to. But this is the one where the lace is on side to side. But see, it just helps having a little bucket over here on the side with pre-made ephemera. And I can just say, ooh, that would work in there. I think this goes this way. And I'm just going to center that. Like so. Just for another place to stick a couple of journaling cards. And using up my stash, which is always great. I mean, it becomes a free project when you're using your stash. You know, I mean, I've had some of these things in my stash for years, and I love being able to pull it out and give it new life. So let's come over here to our Tim Holtz. Let's see, I like that. I'm looking for some of the larger pieces that are in here. I did have some of the background pieces, but this would work. Well, I think I like this one better. And I also have this one, but I'm sure there'll be another pocket coming up. And then, yeah. This is, I heard someone saying this was a Ouija board. This is not a Ouija board. It is a font chart for printing. Okay. So I'm just going to ink these. Been watching Louisa Heinzel. She's doing 2 journals. Are you guys watching that series? So cool. She's doing a clean journal and a grungy journal with the same color scheme, and I love it. I love it. I think I might have to go follow that one. All right, so I'm going to tuck that under there and tuck that under there. And I am going to leave this one blank because this is for the journal. And if this gets too bulky, it will not close. So I have a flip out there. Let's see. Oh, here's another tag. Oh, this one I didn't finish. Okay. All right. So this is too wide. I think I'm going to have to trim that down. And my husband is on his way with dinner. He spoils me. I love it. So tonight's our Star Trek night. Yes, we are Trekkies. And so he just ran by McDonald's real quick. And the kids had a hankering for it. They always do. They But earlier they were like, wow, I could use some McDonald's French fries. You can always use some McDonald's French fries. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna stick this. Oh, I want to put that little piece down first, like I did the other one. Just kind of put it across. Hopefully that's straight. I pick that up and look at it. Kind of looks bowed in the middle, but that's okay. We're going to put that paper over the top, so I think it'll be okay. I thought I was going to have to trim it, but I don't think I will. All right, let's get some glue on here. Okay. Then I'm just going to put that right there. That looks cool. I like it. Now I am not going to glue this one down. I am going to ink this piece, but I'm not going to glue this one down because I want to use it as, I don't know, kind of a closure for that flip. I like to do that with the, rather than just having a plain old paper clip, and clip the tag on there, and there we go. And then see, you can put stuff inside there and use this as a closure. Oops, shoot. This is one of those that I backed with the other scrap. That sure didn't seem like 29 minutes. All right, I'm gonna paper clip this on without popping it open. And let's see what else I've got. Okay, so that rolls up this way, and this rolls up this way. I've got this back here. Let's put something else in here. Got this piece. This may be the same piece I just used, but that's okay. That's okay. Put a couple of those. I guess I have a couple of each of these. I don't know. I've got so much stuff. Let's see. We'll put that one behind there. Okay, and then we'll come in here and see what we've got. I don't know if I put anything in here or not. We may have already. Oh yeah, okay, so I have another side tuck here. And I'm going to attach this like the other one with just two sides, bottom. I'm doing better directionally today than I was yesterday. Oh, I don't know. It wasn't yesterday. It was Tuesday. I don't know what was wrong with me. I just couldn't seem to get the glue to go in the right spot at all. So I'm going to come in maybe 1/8 of an inch from the edge. And I've got a couple of tags in there, or cards in there for journaling. Plenty of room to add more things here. I was looking for the flower. I thought I had a couple of flowers in here, but I only have that big long one. So, okay, and then that is the end of the journal. And then I have, oh, so I took one of these that I had made and cut it in half so that I could have it on 2 pages. So we are going to make a tuck out of this one as well. This was one big piece, and I just cut it right down the middle to make 2 because it was too big to go in this journal and I really wanted to include it. And there again, about an 1/8 of an inch from the edge. I just like to give it a little bit of room, a little framing. There we go. Now we'll have to find something to go in these little pockets. This is fun. Got some glue there. There it goes. Sometimes when it's too wet, it doesn't want to come off. Okay, so I don't know if we use this one or not. It's a report card. Okay, so put that in there. And let's put this little, it's like an embossed little thing there. Got this here. And I need something for the back side. So let's see. I do have one more piece of coffee dyed or tea dyed. I always say coffee dyed, but it's always tea dyed. I haven't coffee dyed anything in a long time because I didn't like the way that it smelled after a while. I know some people don't have that issue, and I don't remember having it, but I think it depends on the coffee because I didn't have it before and now I do. So I'm going to divide that in half and use both of these. Just tri-fold it. And we'll pop that back here. Same thing on this side. Okay. Pop that in there. I'm gonna, looks like I didn't do that very straight. Okay. Try that again. All right, there we go. Much better. All right, so let's use this. This says millinery, which ribbons and straw goods, and that goes along with our theme. So this says penmanship. I think this can go in the one behind it, and then we need something with a little bit of color. I did glue on these sides, but you could leave those. I glued on both sides for the pockets, but you could leave them if you wanted to. What have I got here? Oh, here's another one. A little letter. That looks fun. There we go, just for a little pop of color. And then over here, I have closed this flip down to make another pocket here. And I am going to put some more paper in there. And then I believe that's it. You know, I kind of like that sticking up the top. Put those down at the bottom. There we go. Sticking out the top. And I don't know if I will stick anything else in here or not. I reserve the right to add anything else. But that pretty much brings us back to the front, and you can see all the loveliness that is this journal. So I will be back. I may stuff a few more things in there, but I'll be back with a flip through. See you next time.